Well, hello people. Welcome back to Robscast. This is episode 7, and today we're joined by,
Max's train spotting.
as per usual. So far everything's going well. Not had any issues yet.
I'm just driving a custom train I made on Train Sim World 2.
Nice.
It's a white train with a red front and red doors.
Okay. Right then. So I guess we can start beginning with our first topic in a bit. But yeah, so just look at the topic scheduled in the bottom left corner. And then yeah. Right. Yeah, let me just... Yeah, I'm just checking if everything's alright. I'll tell him... Yeah, and there's also... Yeah, just don't worry if we're all quiet, because we're just doing something. We're just checking if everything's alright. Yeah. 720s. So that is the topics. There we go. So, anyway, without any further ado, let's begin with the first topic, and that is dream cars. So, dream cars. They're really, people really like dream cars. Some people consider dream cars as their, like, car they want for like, the rest of their life.
So some people get their dream cars at the age of 18.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with dream cars.
Yeah.
And we will tell you our dream cars. And also, if you want to tell us what your dream car is, just comment down in the live chat. Anyway, so I'll start with my dream car, which is the Audi RS7, and it is such a beautiful car. Now, Max, before you start saying that it's a hatchback, don't.
Yeah.
Shut up. The reason why I've picked the RS7 as my dream car is because it looks very nice. Well, I would prefer the 2016 to 2018 model, because the newest RS7, so that's the 2019-2020 RS7, it just looks very weird. Not very weird, but like, weird. And I don't know, what the hell am I saying? Yeah. We've also got... You've got a boot which lifts up like a hatchback, as you said, Max.
You mean a liftback? A liftback, it's like a Civic or a Ford Mondeo where its body shape is a sedan, but it kind of opens like a hatchback.
Yeah. Now stop complaining that the RS7 is a hatchback, which it is. Anyway.
My mother doesn't like it.
What have you put in what?
They don't like it when the RS7 is called a hatchback.
Pretty much.
Alright, so my I mean the W212 model.
What he's saying
Okay,
is that it's like a E-Class from 2015 and... so from 2000 and...
No.
What?
W212 model, so the facelift one. So the E-Class that's made between 2013 and really early 2016. W213 model, the newest E-Class, just doesn't look nice. It looks decent, but
Yeah,
not
I think
good,
I think the 213 is nice. Yeah, so comment down in the live chat, what is your dream car? Because I'm curious to know. Anyway, moving on to the next topic, and that is stalker trains. Now, as much as I hate it, train spotters really hate stalker trains. They're basically trains that you see the most. So, like, how should I explain this? But basically, it's basically the train in particular that you see the most. So, it's not like class 321, I see this train every time. You have to give us you have to give the full unit number. So, let's say, for example, 321361, which is to your right. That's a good example of a stalker train. So it's basically a train unit that you see the most. So, for example, 321361. Another example is JP Railway Photography 2020 Stalker, and that's 745005 and 007, sorry, and 745104. These are examples of stalkers. Now, Max, before I reveal my stalker train, or trains, because there's more than one, how about you reveal your stalker trains?
Alright, so the first one is 455817. It's a southern unit.
Thought so.
And I managed to get it to school at least twice in a week. And it was like really common for me to get on one. Another one was, I know that buses, they're not really stalkers because I see the same buses every day, like all of the buses pretty much. Another stalker train for me would be 444019, which is the Pride livery, because I've seen it not only 4 times in a single day, but I've seen it like 3 other times.
Unlucky you. Anyway, now it's time for me to reveal my stalker trains. So my stalker trains are 710261. Reason being is that it's been featured in like 6 or 7 videos. I pretty much see it every time I'm out, basically. And it is really annoying. And my other stalker is 458508. And that's basically the only 458 I've seen when I was going around the southwestern main line. Yeah.
Whereabouts we're going down the southwestern main line?
Towards Clapham Junction.
Alright. So train spot?
Yeah, so train spotting with JP Railway Photography.
I saw the first time I rode a 458 was 458536, which is pretty much a fully converted 460. So it wasn't a 458 with an additional carriage, it was just a proper 460 being renumbered.
Yeah, so 45853 something. Wait, so what train is it again? 536. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, that was a bit of a... whatever it is. Oh, yeah. Before we move on, I also want to say that I used to have a 315 stalker. I used to have 315804 as my PEP stalker. But that train has now been scrapped. So... yeah. And it's also one of those angry-eyed 315s.
815.
Is that your stalker?
No, it's that the one that you always see.
Okay.
Is that the one that you always see? But that's what I mean.
What do you mean, 804 or 815?
815.
I see it a couple times as well, but not as many times as 804.
Alright. I also see a lot of 700. I mean, I just always like forget to keep track of the numbers. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Um.
Now, if you give me 1 second, I'll be back in a second. Hang on. I'm back. Yeah, so while you're also here, also tell me what is your stalker, because again, I'm curious to know. Oh my god. Yeah, so as I said, while you're here, tell us what your stalker train is, because I'm curious to know, just like in the last topic. Anyway, what?
So I got also 15219, which is the GWR one, is also my stalker.
Funny. Anyway. Okay. Right. Moving on. Which is favourite and least favourite trains. Now, for this one, there are a couple rules to this. First of all, it has to be a train you've been on before, which means no 745 for me, because I have not been on a 745 before. I say that like I haven't been on it for a ride, so yeah. Anyway, you also have to be in the train for a ride. So basically, you have to be on it for at least one stop. So that means that would be 321s, 360s. Pretty much every train that goes through Stratford, apart from the 745s. Yeah, and you have to like tell us how good the train is and how comfy it is. Anyway, I'll say my most favourite trains. So that will be Class 379. That is a very nice train. I've been on it before. It's very interesting. It's basically a 100-mile-an-hour 387, if I'm honest. Isn't it?
Well, a 377-7 is a 5-car 379. And a -6 without the pantograph.
Yeah. So what else am I saying? Yeah. So 379s, they're a good train. Another train that I kinda like is
Should we do one electric multiple unit, one diesel multiple unit, and then one loco?
No.
Right.
So my second favourite train, that will have to be the 321s. So basically the bins. Yeah, they're also a good train, and if you get into the pantograph coach, it sounds amazing. I'll tell you that. Another favourite train I've got is the 92 stock. The reason why I like the 92 stock is because of the traction motors. I say traction motors, I say original traction motors, because some of the trains, they're undergoing refurbishments and they're getting new traction motors, which is disgusting. So,
it depends. It depends what would the sound like.
Speaking of refurbishments, I found a video on YouTube that shows 321327 leaving Harwich Town. It looked like an original 321, so like Greater Anglia livery, but it had a Renatus motor on it. So why would it sound like a Renatus, but still look original? Now, they were in the middle of doing the Renatus unit, so they were in the middle of refurbishing the 321327, which is why sometimes you see trains that look original, but sound like Renatus units. Anyway, Max, is there anything you want to talk about? What about your favourite trains?
Alright, so, I've got a couple of favourite trains. So, my favourite diesel multiple unit is the Class 159 and 158 on SWR. They are better than your 379s.
Shut up, Max. Diesel trains, they produce CO2, greenhouse gases.
But they're sprinters. And diesel are nice.
And they're still producing CO2.
But they're better than crappy 321 Renatus ironing board seats. Their seats are really comfortable. Like, as soon as you sit, they have, like, really good padding on them.
But Max, cough, you've got the 700 with ironing board seats.
But I didn't say the 700. I said, well, you said that the 321 is your favourite train, and the flipping Renatus set uses ironing board seats.
When did I say that I really like the Renatus?
You said I like 321s.
Please, just shut your mouth.
Alright.
Anyway.
My favourite electric multiple unit is maybe the Class, either the 450 or the 377. By the way, I don't mean the -6 or the -7.
Okay.
The -1s, they seem kind of like the most luxurious. I don't know why, but they do kind of seem a lot more. Yeah. And the 450s, I really like them because their seats are comfortable. And in first class, SWR decided to put wireless chargers on the tables.
Nice.
My favourite underground unit has to be the 7 stock because it's the only one that includes air conditioning. And the S8 stock.
Okay.
And my favourite loco could be the 37 because they flash a lot.
What's your favourite again?
My favourite loco is the 37 because it flashes a lot.
Thrash!
Yeah. No, because although the problems with it is that it can cause smoke alarms to go off.
Yeah, like what happened in Glasgow once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well change the picture back to that. Yeah. What else am I going to say? Yeah, so this is basically... So now, this has turned from the Robscast, to just arguing over which train is better.
Alright, let's just cut it. What's next?
Yeah, cut it out, you little baby. You're not interesting. 158s are not interesting. Anyway, let me just shut up and move on to the next one. So, next topic, that is Class 720 and 745 at Haringey? Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Basically, on the same day I did the Trains at Stratford video and the Alexandra Palace video, which was way back now, we also saw, funny enough, at Haringey, we saw 745 at Hornsey Depot, and as we were arriving at Haringey, I saw 720s on the other side, along with a 47. Isn't that strange? It is surprising. It's been like, what? Nearly 25 minutes, and yet we still haven't had anyone chatting through the live chat. Maybe it's just me. How about I go on my phone instead?
Yeah.
And just look at it.
What I'm going to do is that. Well, you said that you saw a 720 thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of something.
What is it?
I think I saw once a temple past an overground station.
At what?
I think so. A temple past an overground station. I don't remember.
Oh, that is actually pretty funny to see.
I know it's somewhere along the London line. Maybe we could have done this shunting move from Clapham Junction to Acton.
Okay. Yeah, we've also got, oh god, what am I going to... Yeah, we've also... What am I going to say now? So... The Class 720 and 745, as I was saying earlier, it was pretty strange to see Greater Anglia trains on the East Coast Main Line. Now, this became a bit common, especially with the 321s heading to Doncaster to get refurbished into Renatus units.
And also with the 755s on the March lines to Peterborough and also on the Fen lines up to Ely from Stansted and Cambridge.
Yeah.
Or Norwich trains.
Yeah, is there anything to talk about related to the topic, or shall we just move on to the final one?
Move on.
Shut up. Okay, fine. Let's move on. So the final topic is highlights of the week. Now, in the last episode, we also did highlights of the week. This is becoming a bit common on the Robscast. On the podcast, or whatever you want to say. Anyway, so, what are your highlights of the week, Max?
I saw the dot matrix in Vira 400 yesterday and today.
Good.
It was on the two, and it was on a not through service. I also managed to be live yesterday, but I deleted it because what do you expect? It's just live for a thing. If you want to see me live, I'll be on every Thursday at 4:25 around that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just do your highlight for now.
Yeah. Should I say, the most weirdest thing that's happened at school?
What is it?
Right, whoever's watching the stream right now, say yes or no in the live chat if I should talk about the weirdest thing that happened at my school. Just say yes or no. And while I'm waiting for a response, well, Max, maybe you can say yes or no as well, but anyway,
Yes.
While you guys are doing that, my Trains at Shenfield video has reached 300 views. This is like the biggest hit I've had since the Race the Trains video I filmed a couple years ago.
I haven't uploaded a video for like weeks now.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on 112 subscribers with my 701 video actually, I have having as much views as my Shenfield video, 109 views. So yeah.
Okay.
My 701 video has caught up with the Shenfield video.
Yeah, I will start doing gaming streams later this year, towards the end of the year. And unfortunately there will be no Advent Calendar series because, well, at least you've got to have a year without one. Anyway,
Wait, what do you... If you would, what would you do normally on an Advent Calendar thing?
upload some videos, like clips, should I say. Some of them have been reused in other videos. I'll give that away. Yeah, so, Max, should I talk about the weirdest thing that happened at school today?
Yes.
Basically, yesterday and the day before that, guess what happened?
The fire alarm went off.
Nowhere near that. You're nowhere near. I'll give you a clue. It's rare. And I don't know why would I say it's rare, but okay.
You're so rare working.
At school, for God's sake!
Oh, I think, maybe there was a cover teacher for English.
No cover teachers.
Some new person joined your school and it was coincidence because it was from your primary.
I just said it's a weird thing.
Yeah, but that's weird because you see someone joining your school like a few years later from year 7, and then that person who joined was in your primary school.
Good guess, but no. Shall I just give it away?
Yeah.
Basically, yesterday and the day before, for some reason, that one person just farted in class. I don't know why would I say that in a podcast, but he did it. He did that period 6, the day before yesterday, and period 4 yesterday.
Did he do it today?
No.
Or that's cool.
Pretty much everyone laughed the moment he did that.
Is there anything special that you saw today or yesterday?
Perfect timing, I just smashed my mouse to pieces. To be honest, well, I have seen a 720 today, 2 units of class 720. In case you're wondering what the hell is a 720, look in the screen, look in the video screen, and look to the left. That's the train. I saw that train at Ilford EMUD today, earlier today. I also saw a couple of shunting moves, a couple of shunt moves done by class 321s and 379s, as I mentioned earlier.
I didn't think that's very class with them because I was bored and I just bought a train home.
Yeah. I also saw a rare working, just like what you did.
What was it?
That would be a Gemini 3, stop calling it Gemini, on a school route in my area. Now, it is very funny to see something like that.
I managed to see a rare working, which I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, an Enviro 400 MMC on the 155.
Fun.
It's always operated by Gemini Police.
Shut up, Max! It's not a flipping Gemini. Guys, what do you... Well, bus fans, what do you think that bus is? Is it a Gemini or a Gemini? Anyway, we're coming near to the end of the podcast. Ow! Did my usual and just threw my mouse again. Fun.
Yay. Oh yeah, also remember, week commencing 5th of November.
You mean 2nd of November?
Yeah, week commencing 2nd of November. Remember what's happening with the Robscast. There are 3 on that week.
Yeah, instead of the usual 2 episodes, you're getting 3 episodes on that day. Reason being is because my birthday is on a Thursday, so I'll explain it in detail. So basically, week beginning 2nd of November 2020, there'll be an episode, there might be an episode on Monday, if I change my mind on doing Monday episodes, and there's also going to be episodes on Friday, but there's also going to be an extra episode on a Thursday because it's my birthday on that day. And I'll be doing a Q&A on there as well, so yeah. Time now is 17:50. Well, almost 17:50 in about 30 seconds. Anyway, looks like that is now the end of the podcast, should I say. Yeah. It has been good. I'll say that. And I'll see you next episode. Bye.
Which is on Monday. Also, why is Monday not cancelled?
Well, I just don't know. Well, for some reason, I stopped doing Monday episodes. Don't know why. Anyway, I guess I'll see you later, you lot. See ya. Bye.
Bye. So, bye.
Yeah. Just bye.